Welcome, Gloria, and thank you so much for your invitation in your beautiful home. It's very special to me. Thank you. Serge calls you angel for a reason. You are his beloved wife, his partner, and best friend. Together you have celebrated your 64th year of friendship this year, and you will celebrate your 58th wedding anniversary in September. You have supported and joined Serge in all his endeavors. So may I ask you, how was and is life with Serge?
Awesome. What else could you have when you live with a saint? He's like living with a saint. He never complains about anything. He's very easy to live with, and he's also fun. He's also a walking book of knowledge. If you have any questions about anything, he always has the answer.
Very inspiring for,
Makes a great relationship.
Okay, yeah. And you've lived with him and your 3 sons on the US mainland, then in Africa for 7 years, and then back in Hawaii.
Yes.
So, when you look back,
It's a great life.
Great life.
It's been a great life. It's hard to believe.
Before I said to Serge, within the time span or within the period we know each other, he hasn't changed a bit, and so do you. It's really, I think, a lot in that Huna philosophy and in that spirit, in the Aloha spirit, that helps you feel young and energetic all the time.
Yeah, well, we were always good friends when we were younger, when we met. We were really good friends, and we always had a fun time together. And so, it continues, because we started out that way.
Beautiful. In addition to being an alakai and a board member of Huna International, you have a degree in dietetics. And nowadays, with so much different approaches on how to live and eat healthy, what's your secret recipe to such a long and healthy life?
Enjoy what you eat. It's not so much about having to be totally vegan or vegetarian or eating, meat and fish and so forth. It's a combination. And when you eat it, you have to kind of bless it and think of it as good. And it will always be good, no matter what you have available. So it's having a variety of different things.
And maybe not fuss too much about it, but enjoy it and appreciate it.
Right. Yeah, we've been on every kind of diet. We've been on the American diet. We were on the all raw diet. We were on the Pritikin diet. We were on Atkins diet. And we've done many kinds of diets because with my field and working with patients, I wouldn't put anybody on a diet unless I knew myself what it was like. So I've been on Sunfast, I've been on Atkins shakes, we've been on, trying various things. Serge has always been my pilot student. So he's really been very nice. He never complained about my cooking. That's probably why we have such a good relationship.
But in the end, trying out those different diets, what was the outcome for you?
They all work.
They work?
They all work. Some are more fun than others. Pritikin diet was a very interesting diet. We went on it for many years because I worked at the Pritikin Longevity Center. I was the director of the nutrition program there. And it's very high carb, low fat, low cholesterol, no sugar, no fat, no salt. And in those days, there wasn't a lot of choices of other foods. The food industry had not caught up into making those kinds of things. So you had to be very creative. And that one we ate so many carbs, oh my goodness. And then from there we went on Atkins, which was a complete change. It was so fun, I got to eat a whole egg with an egg yolk after 18 years of no whole eggs.
Wow, very interesting.
And nothing happened, and our cholesterol levels went down. That was very eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
So eggs are really not harmful.
No, absolutely, you know. I think that's what I do. I just eat what I like.
Yeah.
I'm good, you know, and we eat a lot of carbs in Austria. We have all the sweet stuff there.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't see really big people. So I think
But
it's really
you work,
natural.
you walk a lot.
Yes.
And you ride bikes.
Yeah.
In America,
We move a lot.
Everybody drives.
Mm-hmm.
So weight is a concern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big concern.
So it's again about the balance.
Exercise. Exercise is very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. If you think of your life in particular and family life in general, what do you consider the most important or most helpful Huna approaches and techniques for yourself and especially for families?
Probably EWAP. Do you know EWAP?
I know it, but can you explain it for our audience, please?
Okay, you have to trust that everything is working out perfectly, but maybe differently. And it'll be okay if you trust. And sometimes things don't work out quite the way you want, so you have to change your rules. And if you can be flexible enough to change your rules about expectations or certain things, life is way more fun. And you'll do things that you normally might not do. And Huna is the way of the adventurer. And it's really fun to have adventures and to go adventuring. Every day is an adventure. So you have to enjoy it.
Maybe especially, you know, raising 3 boys, what was your kind of Huna approach that helped you, you know, dealing with growing children, you know, over the place maybe, and because, you know, sometimes the criticizing gets easy.
If you don't get into criticism, things work really well. Mm-hmm. And sometimes Serge and I would talk, oh my gosh, we shouldn't have taught them about how to do Huna. They're using it on us. You know? Like one time Pierre wanted Serge to go look at a car because he wanted him to buy a car. And I thought, oh boy. You know, and Serge would say, no, I'm not buying you a car. And they went and looked at the car, and he came home, and Pierre, of course, had his car. Because they knew how to hold the focus, and they would manifest stuff too. So they could use it on us. But, you know, it was all good, you know.
Yeah, I think the one thing, especially in the Aloha spirit, you know, not criticizing yourself and others, because it just, you know, sometimes you think you need it to change their behavior, but so what, for example, if a child would do something you didn't like, so
right.
How would you deal with that? With the Huna spirit?
Depending on what it was. Mm-hmm. I'd hand it over to Serge.
That's good.
You handle that.
So if he was at home,
we had pretty good kids. We were very lucky. They were good kids, but you know, they didn't fight a lot. They didn't fight or anything like that, and we didn't criticize them. We gave them space, and I had some strange rules. A couple of them, like you can't have any Coca-Cola. I will not have any Coca-Cola in this house, but if you want a beer, you can have a beer. Because beer is very nutritious.
It's better than Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it is. It's very good.
So again, as a mom, and then being introduced into Huna later on, what do you think we in the families could do to really enhance our family life?
Well, I think using aloha is probably the most important thing, to have love among the members of the family, to not be super critical, and to teach and guide. Harmony is a key word. You want harmony in your home. You want harmony among each person. And you have to respect them as different. You have to respect that they might not always do what you expect them to do. But you have to sometimes change your rules to accommodate their beliefs and actions and so forth. And hopefully you have a very harmonious home. And if you have fun together, do things together. Whereas today, we didn't have Huna so much in those days. It was just new. It was just sort of coming out, and it wasn't really understood very well. It was kind of like a mist in the air, and you didn't really know what it was. But it was something, and it's like the power of positive thinking. And if you have positive expectations, you will have positive things in your life. And that's really what aloha is about.
Thank you so much, Gloria, for
Thank you.
all of your wisdom, and Mara again for being able to do this interview with you here in your home. Thank you.
you.
Aloha.
Aloha.